Hello, I am Zulit, and welcome to Griftlands. Today we're going to be playing Smith. I have never played this character before. Welcome to hell.
You were born to disappoint. When your wealthy parents tried to foot you with the bill of their ambitions, you left the check with your siblings and hit the road. Actions speak louder than words. So while you gambled and drank your way through every dive bar this side of the sea, your parents cleaned up after you, eager to keep the family name out of ledgers. Meanwhile, your siblings flourished. Theroux, the baby, grew out of diapers and into the Merchant's Guild, keeping his skin oiled. Mullafi, your twin sister, sharpened her teeth at the Admiralty, swimming up the ranks like a sharp-toothed eel. And Vixmali, the eldest, became a Hessian cardinal. Guess those family ties paid off. So at least when your parents finally died, they had 3 other broodlings to be proud of. But when you came home to claim your inheritance, it turns out that your parents weren't the only ones to feel resentful.
As you saw before, this is my first time playing this character, so I'm going to be going through the story. This isn't the first time you wake up in a gutter, but it is the first time it hurts so bad. You knew you weren't the family favorite, but to be kicked out of your own parents' funeral? Right, first choice, a negotiation card or a combat card. So, this is the beginning of the game, and this also starts to show off kind of Griftlands' gimmick of sorts, which is there are 2 decks. One for negotiation, and one for combat. Usually combats are focused at are going to be the thing you want to focus more than negotiations, but negotiations pay off pretty well if you're not really combat ready. But I'm going to draft a combat card because I'd like to get a good strategy for that. A fellow like you hasn't combed every bar in Havaria without knowing how to throw a punch, but your sister knocked you down the moment you spoke disrespect. So we have 3 cards. I have no idea what's going on. So there's a card called Freebie. Expend 2 empty bottle cards from your deck. This card costs 0. The gamble, threshold 4, gain 3 actions. So if it hits for max, it gives you 3 extra actions. So that might work for a damage boosting deck. And Snellick's Finest, which is Drink, gain 5 Moxie. It's a healing card. This looks interesting. I'll take it. Your bruises will heal, but you'll need to keep your arms spring-loaded if you don't want to be caught off guard again. Before you entered by the front entrance, elbowing your way through the crowd, this time, though, you head around the back. Hold right there, Grifter. The captain has given me lessons to beat you down again. A license to beat you down again, if you need it. If you know who I am, you know I ain't no grifter. This is my house. Not anymore. Besides, I've been stationed here for 5 years, and this is the first time I've seen you. I had better things to do than let my glands harden around this dump, didn't I? Kadeshi politics are never kind. Ah, shit, I skipped. Kudashi politics are never kind, but to be disowned by your own brood? That must sting. It takes time and self-reflection to notice where your feelings are at, and you'd rather avoid it altogether. You notice a box just inside the in-state gates, a glint of precious metals catching your eye. Looks like some of the heirlooms from your parents' vacation home. I'm gonna demand one of the heirlooms. You expect me to walk away empty-handed? My parents are dead, and I've got brood rights. Rights to that box, for instance. Zex glances over on their shoulder in surprise. Seems the box was overlooked. No one here cares about your damn rights. I'm doing you a favor by turning you away like this. Personally, I don't really feel like getting a dislike already. Oh, I guess... Though I said combats are important, I prefer negotiating. I've tussled with switches before, you know. Only they weren't cozied up in the suburbs and they knew how to throw a punch. 2 intimidates are put into the deck. This is interesting. So there's bravado cards. Card deals bonus damage equal to the number of hostility cards played in a row this turn. And then there's renown-based cards. I guess these are our diplomacy cards. And by this color, this is aggression-based cards. Speaking of that, I should probably turn on colorblind mode. There we go. We're gonna apply this change and let's get back to the game. Alright, so my hostility cards are blue now. So this is the buff card. I think I'm gonna play this.
Mundo.
I think I'm gonna go aggression.
Banco.
I don't really have anything, so I'm just gonna attack like that. So an interrogate. Opponent's argument each turn for 2 to 4 damage. And they put planted evidence on me. Destroy, deal 2 damage, dismiss core argument. Alright. I should probably defend. And then I'm gonna go to destroy that extra damage. play this bravado card first.
Get ya.
Then I'm going to defend. And then 2 bullies. I think this will be pretty good. You better listen close. You wanted to see what blood looks like here on this on the nice flagstone? I tell you from experience, that stuff is a pain to get out. Maybe you are that intimidating, or maybe she doesn't want to risk a riot.
Tushipa.
Fine, but if the Banquads notice anything missing, they'll learn you're a thief as well as a disgrace. Amnesiator. This is a gadget card or a item card. Usually these have limited uses. Next card you play is played twice, then destroy it. Destroy after 2 uses. So this is removals. 2 negotiation cards or 2 lumen grenades, which are hit all enemies. But it's only, you get 2 of them, but they're only 1 use. And this is early game on the first, like, Covenant rank or I guess first prestige, so I don't think I need any of those. So I'm gonna see if I can build out a deck already. I think this is going to be a good one to put on my core if I have Quip out already. So I think I'm gonna build towards a Quip deck. This will restore my argument's health, which would be things that generate along the side of my main core argument. What does this upgrade to? Yeah, nah. I think I'm going to eventually go for focused on this. But I'll take 2. You take what's yours, or at least the only thing you're allowed. Now leave. Ask about. I want to get some lore. Wait a second, I got questions. This isn't your funeral, but if you want it to be, I suppose you can. I can't stop you from sticking around. Ask about the funeral. What's with all the peasants, huh? No way they're here to give a damn about this rotten family. They're pilgrims, or so they claim. The cult has allowed them access, that's all I need to know. Pilgrims for what? Why, for you, of course. The prodigal son has returned. You got a lot of sass for someone on the top of my shuck list. Shuck list. In later runs, I'll probably ask some more questions, so look forward to that. And I'm just gonna leave now.
Sipjaka.
Fine. I don't need this dump. I've traveled the world.
Sepiana.
See you on the flipper side, chump. And I leave. Sweet relief. Life got you down. Time to hit the bar. Ah shit, an event. Found a small bag looking sad and lonesome on the ground. I'm just gonna leave this where it is. I like fun. Actually, no, I like fun. This should be fun. It'll be interesting. There, little guy. I'll take you home. The bag looks plump, but when you pull it open, there's not much inside except wadding and a couple of clinking shells. This seems enough to draw a switch from thin air. Ha, cat, you red-handed me. Say what now? It's stolen money. You stole it. There doesn't seem any benefit for that, but it does continue this conversation. I think I'm gonna try to negotiate and see how this works out now. So I'm gonna play a name drop. So this is called a Renown, and guess when it's destroyed, deal 1 damage to your core argument per stack of a Renown. I'm going to generate more Renown, and let's see how this goes. Now I'm gonna hit him. Alright. I'm gonna play Whip, Wilder, and I guess I should play out Fall Guy. Alright. Let's see if Quip pops off. Seems like it is. Then I get to attack twice. I'm gonna play name drop. I'm gonna play Fall Guy. Guess I'll crack. 1 damage to deal extra damage. Guess I'll bully, and then hope for a high roll, and get it. But that doesn't truly matter, because I also have clout. Alright. I'm gonna get damaged a little bit, but I think... Interesting. I think I'm gonna grab more quips.
Osabo. Siapokina. And Yonate.
Das ist ja Schuh. Shonosuke, Tisapo,
Sopetate.
Kipyopa,
Pansoshoa. Tolkelta.
Pilpoko,
Alright. I'm not gonna read every line, only the important stuff. The Hideaway isn't your first choice of bar, but it's the only one that doesn't have a bouncer at the door keeping pilgrims away. Inside, the air is humid and heavy, the way most Kredeshi like it. So his species. You take a deep breath to coat your lungs, and for the first time, you actually feel at home. It takes a moment for you to notice Jirackle, the barkeep. Oh, the Jirackle barkeep. Hair slick with the heat. Sweet Maurice. It's a
Zahulkia.
good name. Hey, barkeep. Whatever you got that's on the house.
Kapusukua.
I'm in mourning.
Sarukia.
On the house? You got another thing coming if you think. Smith?
Sikipe.
Got it in one, do I? The nervous twitching of the Jirackle's nose brings back fond memories of your school days.
Yadona.
Oh no. He bullied the shit out of this dude, didn't he? Oh no. Sweet Maurice, you old fluffy, how you been, buddy?
Deckbuilder.
Boy, is it good to see a friendly face. I've had a hell of a week.
Pisamo, po.
Yeah? Well,
Mansia
you and me
Kashina.
both, I guess.
Sakakeshi.
Is there something you want, or are you just here to ask for free swill? Because you're extra sensitive, you notice Sweet Maurice is looking a little limp. Ask about it. Oh, ask about other stuff. Pearl on the phone. Both the spiritual home of the mercantile class and the mercantile home of the spiritual class. Its balmy beaches offer a welcome respite from the cutthroat Hessians of Supplicant City. But its troubles lay just below the surface. I think that'll actually do it for today. So, thank you for watching. This was an experiment. Let's see how it goes.